This Sam Sulek ripoff is ruining his life because he's doing things you wouldn't even believe just to get his dream physique.
While she was wiping the vomit, I was eating the I threw up that was still on the plate.
No way.
Yeah, you heard that right. The guy's pushing himself so hard that he's forcing himself to eat pounds of food in a single sitting just to get some insane gains. But as gross as eating your own vomit gets, that's not the craziest thing Sven Falzen's done to get this big. I mean, the guy almost died trying to get his daily protein.
I have 15 minutes to eat, like 15-minute lunch, and 15-minute comfort break. I have to eat in between calls. I almost choked on my chicken twice.
Despite all of his efforts to get big and the fact that he's now an IFBB pro with an impeccable physique who went from a scrawny kid to a jacked up monster who looks like the real life Bane from Batman, a lot of people don't like him. And it's because Sven tried to compare himself to Sam Sulek, which of course is practically begging for trolls to start spamming your comments. So naturally they dubbed him the rip-off Sam Sulek. But one thing that's definitely in common between these two is the fact that they're sure as hell not natty, even though Sven claims to be a genetic anomaly.
I was natural for like, 16, 17, 18, 19. At 19 I started. So after a year, I blew up, like instantly.
I mean, there's no doubt he's got some genetic gifts when it comes to muscle building, but even Larry Wheels looked confused when Sven started yapping about being a natty.
I was a bit shorter, like slightly shorter. I sprouted like a tree, or however you say.
Of course, Sven's taken things too far just so he can look better than the rest. From force-feeding himself crazy amounts of food to taking an insane amount of steroids, Sven's practically on a fast track to death, and people are starting to get worried about him, especially since he's only 21 years old. No point in dying shredded at 24, man. Your organs are begging for mercy. Things are so bad, his body's giving him some clear signs, like recently when he developed a crazy-looking lump on his forearm.
Oh my god, it looks funny on camera. Stop doing that. Oh my god.
But maybe that's just the price you need to pay when you're trying to be the best.
You're gonna be up there with the best, man. You have the genetics for it, absolutely.
That's insane to hear from him.
And the crazy part is that we might even see Sven on the Mr. Olympia stage way before we even get to hear an announcement from Sam.
When the f am I going to do a bodybuilding show? Eventually. How about that? I'll tell you this. Eventually.
Since Sven's desperate to compete, whereas Sam's taking things at his own pace.
Sam likes to do things his way, on his timeline. All he really cares about is training.
But will the two ever face each other professionally? And who's going to win when it comes down to it?